The center of St. Petersburg rests on a series of islands carved out by the Neva, and it can seem that all directions start from here. Vasilyevsky is the largest naturally formed island, with Petrogradsky, Dekabristov, and Krestovsky rounding out the top four. Public parks cover a number of these islands, providing some green balance to the otherwise dense downtown areas. Expatriates who are on the housing hunt in St. Petersburg tend to stay in the center. As there aren't great distinctions in housing options between the sides of the Neva, expats have a wide range of locations from which to choose.
Specifically when I moved out to St. Petersburg, I was worried about how long it would take me to find a flat. I didn't really know the city geographically that well, so just sort of going on the internet and looking for flats, without having some local knowledge and some friends who actually knew the place well, that was a difficult thing as to finding sort of an area where I could live, which was convenient for work, was not too expensive, but then not sort of too cheap and nasty, and finding the right compromise.
Many singles and young professionals prefer to live in the districts of Nevsky Prospect or the Channel embankments, where much of the city's entertainment and nightlife is concentrated. Families, on the other hand, often live in central districts like Tavrichesky Garden, which strikes a winning balance between green open space and a short commute via the metro. Chernishevskaya is another family-friendly district as it's close to the Anglo-American school and many of the city's embassies. In line with most other European cities of its size, city living in St. Petersburg means apartment dwelling.
A lot of similarities, but it's getting used to coming to an apartment when the entrance stair is not good, but the apartment is very good. And you just get used to it after a while. To begin with, it's quite off-putting, but once you get used to that, you don't notice.
Anyone looking for a backyard and separate garden will soon get used to making the best of parks and public transportation. Housing availability for expats is plentiful in St. Petersburg, although the bigger the place needed, the more effort it may take to find it. It is sometimes challenging and can take extra time to find anything larger than a 3-bedroom apartment. Around half of all homes have their own parking, which is usually found in the central courtyard. For those apartments that don't come with a designated spot, it is often possible to find something suitable within a 5 to 7 minute walk away. Underground parking is rare and only available in the occasional newer building. Most apartments come furnished, in particular those of the 1 or 2 bedroom variety. If you prefer to bring your own furniture, landlords will sometimes offer to move theirs out. Owners of a freshly built or renovated space will often offer to fill the apartment with furniture of the first tenant's choice. Larger apartments, meaning those with 3 or 4 bedrooms, are the exception to the furnishing rule. It is generally assumed that renters of large apartments will bring their own furniture. Single-family homes are exceedingly rare in St. Petersburg. There are very few such houses on Krestovsky Island, but these are almost always occupied. Suburbs of Pushkin or Pavlovsk offer more living space, but are quite far from the center. Be sure to take a moment to share your specific housing needs with your MoveOne consultant. We look forward to introducing you to St. Petersburg and to helping you find the right home for your expat adventure.